every continent deadly animal explained? I ain't gonna lie. Look at some of these animals. Why your lips so red? Like you got lipsticks on. Y'all lip really be this red? I don't think so, but let's get into the video though.
Cape buffalo.
Cape buffalo.
In Africa, people assume lions or crocodiles hold the title for most human deaths.
I would assume, right?
But they're wrong. The Cape buffalo kills more people on the continent than any other large animal.
What it be doing?
And it's earned nicknames like Black Death and the Widowmaker for a reason. This thing weighs...
Nah, the Widowmaker is a crazy name. Holy.
Up to 900 kilograms. Stands 1.7 meters tall at the shoulder. And comes equipped with horns that curve outward and then back in. Like biological hooks designed for goring.
Yeah.
What makes it the deadliest in Africa isn't just size or weaponry. It's the temperament. Cape buffalo are infamous for holding grudges. If you wound...
if you wound it, that's on you. So if it sees you back in public, it spins back. Y'all thought you would say what he did the first time? Nah, nigga, remember you. They see you. They remember who you are. And they spin back for blood.
And don't finish it. That animal will circle back, wait in ambush, and charge you from behind.
Wait for an ambush?
They're also protective of the herd to an extreme degree. If one member is threatened, the entire group can turn on you.
That's valid.
And a stampede of several dozen buffalo is not something you survive. A single Cape buffalo can flip a car. A herd can flatten anything in its path. Unlike most prey animals that flee, the buffalo charges directly at threats, reaches speeds of up to 56 kilometers per hour, and doesn't stop until the threat is destroyed.
Wait, how long is 50 kilometers? Is that like 20 mile per hour, 30 mile per hour? What we talking?
Park rangers rank it as more dangerous than lions because lions are predictable. Buffalo aren't. The unpredictability is what makes it Africa's deadliest. It became the deadliest on the continent by being the most consistently aggressive large animal in regions where humans work, hunt, and live alongside wildlife. Funnel web spider. Australia is home to some true...
Oh yeah, y'all spider be crazy. Nah, y'all spider be crazy, bro. Y'all be making some big ass weapons in Australia, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Where's y'all flamethrowers at? Those spiders need to go.
Horrifying creatures. But the Sydney funnel web spider has caused more deaths from venom in Australia than any other spider species.
That's all I gotta say.
This spider lives in suburban gardens, under rocks, in garages, basically anywhere around Sydney where humans live. The venom is specifically lethal to primates, which includes us.
Not only does it make webs, it makes venom too. Y'all need help.
And before anti-venom was developed in 1981, bites were often fatal.
The
venom evolved to kill insects and small vertebrates, but it just happens to be catastrophically effective on primate nervous systems.
You think it's bit on purpose?
Male spiders are the dangerous ones.
Oh, you crazy.
During mating season, they wander into homes looking for females, and that's when most bites occur. They're aggressive when threatened.
What the hell is that?
Legs and strike repeatedly. The fangs are large enough to penetrate fingernails and soft shoes. Bite symptoms start within minutes. Muscle spasms, excessive salivation, tears streaming from the eyes, sweating.
In minutes, that small ass bite can cause a whole human to spaz out. That's insane.
And without treatment, respiratory failure and death within an hour or two. Sydney is one of the most populated cities in Australia, which means millions of people live directly on top of funnel web spider habitat. You're not traveling deep into the outback to encounter this thing. It's in the suburbs. Since 1981, no one has died from a funnel web bite. But before that, it was the deadliest spider on the continent. It earned that title in Australia by evolving venom that's specifically deadly to humans and living in one of the country's most densely populated urban areas.
Okay, that makes sense.
Saltwater crocodile. Across Asia and northern Australia, the saltwater crocodile...
Australia? See, y'all got too many animals that be deadly, bro.
...crocodile kills more people than any other predator. And it does this by being the largest living reptile and one of the most patient hunters on Earth. Males reach up to 6 meters in length and weigh over 1,000 kilograms. The bite force has been measured at 16,000 newtons, which is the strongest bite force of any animal ever tested.
You thought a gorilla grip was crazy? Imagine getting bit by a goddamn crocodile. I don't know.
A human bite maxes out at around 700 newtons. This animal bites down with more than 20 times that force.
Like a human
What
almost,
makes it
like,
Asia's
can human bite that
deadliest
hard?
is the hunting
I don't think
method.
human bite that
Saltwater crocodiles are ambush predators.
God
They float
damn.
just below the surface with only their eyes and nostrils visible.
How can they see with them small ass eyes and them big ass jaws, man? Look at this shit, bro.
Wait near
Small
riverbanks.
ass eyes, bro, but they got them big ass jaws. Gonna eat your ass.
Shorelines
Like that,
where
bro.
people
I don't
fish
know.
or collect
Don't eat my
water
ass. Don't eat
and
my ass.
explode out of the water in a single motion. The attack is over in seconds.
goddamn.
Once it has you, it drags you underwater
Whoa,
and
oh,
initiates the death roll, spinning its entire body to disorient.
I ain't gonna lie, spinning like that, my leg looking like a rotisserie chicken going spinning around, but a little bit faster. It can look like a lip noodle.
Prey and drown it. The roll also tears
Drown
limbs
me?
off. Saltwater
death
crocodiles
roll?
don't just live in remote swamps.
Where they live
They're
at?
found in rivers that run through
Rivers?
villages, coastal areas near tourist beaches,
Yo, I got a
and
partner, man. They got
estuaries
rivers in
where
there.
people
I don't
work.
know if I can bail.
In countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, and parts of
USA,
India, fatal attacks happen regularly because humans and
Could y'all be in the water too much? Stay out the water. See, if you stay out the water, you don't get bit. Think about it. India, y'all. I know y'all near water, but maybe y'all don't go in the water. Now you don't get bit. Now Philippines, y'all a little bit different. Y'all surrounded by water. If you get bit, hey, you get bit. That's what I'll say. What other country? Philippines, Australia. Y'all just cook. Y'all just
the
cook.
Philippines
I ain't gonna lie, y'all
and
just cook.
parts of
Y'all
India,
ain't come back.
fatal attacks happen regularly because humans and crocodiles share the same water sources.
Exactly, bro.
The crocodile doesn't
Give
see a
them the
difference
water,
between
bro.
a fish
They can
and
have the
a
water.
person. Both are prey. It became Asia's
They call you a
deadliest through
fish.
sheer size,
The crocodile see you
bite
with a
force,
fish.
and occupying the exact waterways where human populations depend on rivers for survival and daily
Y'all,
activities.
okay. Y'all need the rivers. All right, get yourself a gun, right? Go up to the crocodile. Pop. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Don't do
Poison
that.
dart frog. In South
yeah,
America, the deadliest animal isn't a jaguar
a
or an
frog?
anaconda. It's a frog.
Matter of fact, stop eating the frogs then. South America, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Venezuela. Stop eating them frogs. See, you ain't poison if you don't eat it.
Smaller
I don't know
than
if you
your
eat
thumb.
frogs. I'm joking.
The
I'm
golden
joking. Chill.
poison dart frog, found in the rainforests of Colombia,
How you even get
contains
killed?
enough toxin in its
By
skin
just
to
touching
kill
it?
10 adult humans. One frog,
10?
10 deaths.
This ain't bowling.
The toxin is called batrachotoxin, and it works by interfering with nerve signal transmission, causing muscle
It shuts down your whole nerve system by just touching it. Yeah, good luck, y'all.
paralysis,
Stay safe.
heart failure,
Stay
and
safe.
death. There's no antivenom. If you absorb enough of it through a cut or mucous membrane, you're dead within minutes. The frog doesn't produce the toxin itself.
What do you mean?
It gets it from its diet. In the wild,
What you be eating?
poison dart frogs eat specific species of ants and mites that contain the chemical precursors to batrachotoxin.
So y'all just making
The frog
toxins?
sequesters these compounds in its skin as a defense mechanism. In captivity, where they
So that man just be eating poison and his skin making poison. Like what kind of Chico is this?
don't have access to those insects, poison dart frogs lose their toxicity entirely.
Okay.
Indigenous peoples in South America figured this out centuries ago
Did they
and
eat
used
it?
the frogs to poison the tips of blow darts for hunting. They'd rub the dart tip across the frog's back, let it dry, and one dart could drop a monkey or a small deer.
Oh,
in
y'all
seconds.
crazy
That's why
too.
they're
Y'all
called
crazy
poison
too.
dart frogs. The bright coloration, usually yellow or orange, is a warning. In nature, bright colors on small animals
Bright
mean
means bad.
don't touch
Bright
this.
means bad.
It became South America's deadliest through extreme toxicity,
How?
concentrated in a tiny package, and habitat overlap with indigenous communities who recognized and weaponized that lethality for survival.
But how did y'all
Box
die?
jellyfish. The box
Okay, but did they touch the frog or did they eat the frog? Okay, how did they die for real? Okay, understand it's poisonous. Yes, that makes it a deadly combination. But like, how did these niggas really be dying for real?
box jellyfish kills more people in the Indo-Pacific region
Yeah.
than sharks.
I know y'all need to get fishes, bro. But when you see a jellyfish, they ain't no regular fish. Ain't no regular
saltwater crocodiles, and stonefish
Goddamn.
combined.
A stonefish.
And it does
A
this
fish
while
kill
being
y'all
nearly
niggas?
invisible
Shark
in
don't
the
count,
water.
shark don't count.
The body is transparent. The tentacles can extend up to 3 meters.
That's Squidward?
And each tentacle
Nah,
is
that's-
lined
that's
with
not Squidward.
thousands of
That's not Squidward. My
specialized
fault,
cells
Squidward.
called nematocysts.
My boss school for dissing you, bro. You do not deserve to get this, bro. Holy shit.
that inject venom on contact.
See, all
the
the
venom
animals
attacks
just
3 systems
has
simultaneously.
venom powers, bro.
The heart, the
I don't
nervous
see my nigga
system,
venom anywhere.
and the skin
Alright, my
cells.
fault. That's corny.
Victims go into cardiac arrest, experience complete nervous system failure, and suffer extreme pain from skin necrosis.
All by getting
at
touched?
once. Death can occur within 2 to 5 minutes
I
of
get touched by your
severe
tentacle and I
stakes.
die?
That's faster than most people can get out of the water and call for help. Box jellyfish are found in shallow coastal waters where people swim, especially in northern Australia.
Jellyfish. Why can't y'all just Australia? Y'all niggas need it. Y'all need better animals. Why every animal try to kill you? Can you have like a normal animal, like a bird, a lion? Yes, that's still gonna kill you, but like that's a little bit normal at least. Not
Thailand,
venomous.
the Philippines, and Malaysia.
They're the
They're
Philippines
most
too,
common
bro.
during the wet season,
Wet
but they're
season.
present
What
year-round
that mean?
in some areas.
Water
You can't
season?
see them until you're already in contact with the tentacles.
Oh, hell no.
Survivors describe the pain as being branded with a hot iron.
my.
The venom is so potent that even minor stings require hospital treatment.
Jesus.
Lifeguards in Australia carry vinegar on beaches because it deactivates unfired nematocysts
Okay, shout out to
still
vinegar,
on
man.
the skin.
I love vinegar.
Without it,
I'm
the
vinegar,
tentacles
but
keep firing
alright.
venom even after the jellyfish is gone.
Hey, shout out to everybody who drink vinegar, bro. Cause y'all my real vinegars. My fault. I'm
It
corny.
became the deadliest in the Indo-Pacific through extreme venom
burn it.
potency, near invisibility, and thriving in exactly the
How do you
shallow
even
tropical waters where millions of people swim every year.
We'll get out the water
Hippo.
then. A
In
hippo.
Africa, if you're measuring deadliest by
I ain't gonna. We already know the hippopotamus be dangerous, bro. Them niggas be. They don't care who you is, bro. Why your mouth so big, bro? Your lips so red, bro. Reddish that lip. But ain't, bro. Hippos, bro, in Africa, bro. They don't give a damn, bro. They see you, bro. Start looking at the lip. They don't give a fuck. The jaws are step jaws. You can fucking crush a watermelon like this, like this, and that could be your head, nigga, looking like a squash. A squash. Squash,
sheer
bro. You
number
don't want to
of
be a
annual
squash.
human fatalities from direct attacks, the hippopotamus kills more people than lions, leopards, and even
Lions,
Cape
tigers,
buffalo in
and
certain
bears.
regions, particularly around rivers and lakes.
Y'all need to get out
This
the water.
animal weighs up to
Matter
4,000
of fact, most hippo water isn't even clean, so why y'all even in the water in the first place?
kilograms,
8,000
runs at speeds of up to
pounds.
30 kilometers per hour on land,
Jesus.
and has canine teeth that grow up to 50 centimeters long. Those teeth aren't for eating. Hippos are herbivores. The teeth are weapons. What makes it one of Africa's deadliest
herbivores?
is
They eat
territorial
plants?
aggression. Hippos are extremely protective of their river territory
are.
and the path
A little bit
between
protective.
water and grazing areas. If you're in a boat and drift too close, the hippo will capsize it.
Oh my God,
If you're on
you're cooked.
foot and block its path to
cooked.
water, it charges.
Nah, if it dunks you in the water, buddy, you're cooked. Don't even think about swimming away, bro. I mean, you might survive if it lets you go get away, but besides that, if it starts swimming towards you, good night.
And when a
You had a
hippo
good life.
charges, it doesn't stop. The bite force is strong enough to snap a canoe in half or crush a human skull.
Yeah, good night.
Fatal attacks
Good night.
happen
You're not coming
regularly in
back.
countries like Tanzania, Mozambique, and Uganda,
Okay.
where people fish in hippo territory
Why?
or cross paths with them during evening grazing. Hippos kill more people in Africa than any other.
How you walk into Africa, you chilling, bro, you grazing, doing your thing, and you see a goddamn hippo beside you, looking at you, thinking you trying to take his fish from his pond, and they come charging at you 30, what, miles per hour, or 30 kilometers, or whatever you want to call it, bro, at you, bro. Fuck all that, bro.
Large animal
all
in
that,
areas
bro.
where their
All that, fuck all
habitat
that shit, bro.
overlaps
I
with
ain't going,
human
bro.
activity around freshwater sources.
Okay, have the
deaths
water.
aren't from predation. They're from territorial defense. The hippo isn't trying to eat you. It's trying to eliminate
Still,
the
bro,
threat.
that's crazy, bro.
It became one of Africa's deadliest by combining massive size, surprising
Multiple
speed,
don't like you.
extreme territoriality, and living
Multiple
in the
you can
rivers
have
and
it.
lakes that
My
African
goodness.
communities depend on for water and fish.
Get in the
By the
water.
way, if you're enjoying learning about these creatures, I post content like
Yeah,
this
bro.
regularly. I'd appreciate if you subscribed.
Of course, that's my
Thanks.
boy,
Polar
and
bear.
me, polar
in the
bear,
Arctic
bro.
regions of North America,
Matter of fact, nah. How can polar bear be a killer, bro? Just don't get near the polar bear, bro. It's a bear for a reason, bro. And it live in the polar, cold ass winter place, bro. The only bear up there, bro. Go away from it. You don't like a bear when you see in the forest? That's why we want to see a bear in the ice field.
The polar bear holds the title as the deadliest predator. And it's one of the few animals on Earth that actively hunts humans as prey.
Oh my goodness.
Most large predators avoid people. Polar bears don't. They're the largest land carnivore, with males weighing up to 700 kilograms and standing 3 meters tall on their hind legs. They can smell a seal from 32 kilometers away, detect prey beneath a meter of ice, and swim for days without rest. When food is scarce, which is increasingly common due to climate change and melting sea ice, polar bears move closer to human communities in northern Canada, Alaska, Greenland, and Russia.
What's wrong with
Attacks have increased in the past 2 decades, and the pattern is consistent. The bear approaches, stalks, and kills with intent to eat.
Oh my God.
This isn't defensive behavior. This is predation. A polar bear can decapitate a human with a single swipe. The paw alone...
You see that bite in the water, though? You lucky they're glass there.
A polar bear can decapitate a human...
Neck would have been gone, skull would have been crushed, everything. Holy shit,
with a single swipe. The paw alone weighs around 30 kilograms and comes equipped with claws up to 10 centimeters long. Rangers in Arctic research stations carry firearms specifically for polar bears. And communities have early warning systems because once a bear decides to enter a town, stopping it is extremely difficult. It became the deadliest in North America's Arctic, not because of venom or disease, but because it sees humans the same way it sees seals, as food. And climate change is forcing more frequent contact between bears and people as traditional hunting grounds disappear. Common viper. In Europe, the common European viper is responsible for more venomous bites and deaths than any other...
Y'all niggas need to stop playing with your spider. You just have a goddamn stick and start poking it away from you. Or a knife. Matter of fact, cut her head off, bro. Do something, bro. They don't bite you, bro.
This snake is found across most of Europe, from Scandinavia down to the Mediterranean, and it thrives in forests, grasslands, moorlands, and rocky hillsides.
Oh yeah, grassland makes sense.
The venom isn't as potent as tropical species, but it's still dangerous, especially to children, the elderly, and people with underlying health conditions. Bites cause severe pain, swelling, nausea, and in rare cases, tissue necrosis and cardiovascular collapse if untreated.
Ain't that nigga from My Hero who's like rolls your whole body away? Shikiriki, bro, whatever his name, bro. Is that the power the snake is doing to your body? You see them cells, bro? It's killing cells, bro. It's eroding your skin, bro. Nah, bro. You do it too much.
What makes it Europe's deadliest snake is distribution and encounter rate. The common viper lives in areas where people hike, camp, forage for mushrooms, and work outdoors.
Oh, y'all getting mushrooms,
Most bites happen when someone steps on or near the snake without seeing it. The viper's first response is to flee, but if cornered or surprised, it strikes defensively. These snakes are active during the day in cooler months and during early morning and late evening in summer. That overlaps perfectly with when people are most active outdoors. Before modern antivenom, viper bites had a much higher fatality rate. Now, deaths are rare but still occur, particularly in rural areas where medical treatment isn't immediately accessible. It became Europe's deadliest snake by being widespread across nearly the entire continent.
Y'all need to stop playing with these snakes, though. Y'all don't play with the snake, y'all don't get bit for real.
Adaptable to multiple habitats and living in the exact outdoor environments where millions of Europeans spend time every year.
Well, don't go there then.
Seal. Antarctica's deadliest animal to humans.
A leopard seal. Can they move fast on land? Besides that, how the hell y'all dying for real?
Humans isn't a theoretical threat. It's the leopard seal. And it earned that title by being the only animal on the continent that has killed a person. This thing reaches up to 3.5 meters in length,
big boy,
weighs up to 500 kilograms, and has a reptilian-looking head with jaws full of interlocking teeth designed to tear flesh. When it hunts penguins, it grabs them underwater, swims to the surface, and thrashes the bird back and forth until the skin literally peels away from the body. Then it eats what's left. In 2003, a British marine biologist named Kirsty Brown was killed by a leopard seal while snorkeling near a research station on the Antarctic Peninsula.
Rest in peace to her, bro, but why the hell you in the water, big bro? Especially from a sea lion that can swim 10 times faster than you in the water, bro.
The seal
That's a
dragged her
beast, though.
underwater to a depth of 70 meters.
Damn.
And held her there for 6 minutes until she drowned. When her body was recovered, she had 45 separate injuries, most concentrated around her head and neck. It was the first and only recorded human fatality from a leopard seal. Scientists working in Antarctic waters follow strict protocols now. If a leopard seal is in the water, researchers don't enter. If one approaches while they're already in the water, they exit immediately.
Yes, sir.
These animals are curious, intelligent, and powerful enough to pull a human under without effort. Nobody fully understands why the seal attacked that day. Some researchers think it mistook her for a fur seal. Others believe it was territorial aggression. It became Antarctica's deadliest to humans by being the only animal on the continent that has directly killed a person in the water, demonstrating both the capability and the willingness to do so. Saw-scaled viper. In parts of Asia, particularly across the Middle East, India...
Are them the sand snakes, bro? Them sand snakes, bro? They be like under sand shit, bro? That's valid, because they all be in the sand, bro. Imagine you're on a camel, bro, and it just comes up your camel leg, bro, and just fucking bite you. But the camel would know,
and
though.
Surrounding regions,
might bite the camel, though.
Saw-scaled viper kills more people than any other snake, and is responsible for the majority of snakebite deaths in its range. This snake is small, usually under 60 centimeters long,
That's not very
but
long
it's
at all.
Extremely aggressive, and has highly toxic venom
So it'd be fighting to
massive
fight?
internal bleeding. The venom destroys blood cells, damages tissue, and prevents clotting, leading to hemorrhaging from the eyes, gums, and internal organs. Without antivenom, the mortality rate is high, and even with treatment, recovery can take weeks. What makes it so deadly in Asia is behavior and habitat. Saw-scaled vipers are nocturnal, and lie coiled in sandy or rocky areas during the day, which means people step on them without seeing them. When threatened, the snake coils into a C shape and rubs its scales together to produce a loud hissing sound as a warning. If you don't back off, it strikes fast and repeatedly. The fangs are short but effective, and the venom acts quickly. In rural agricultural areas across India, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka, where people work barefoot or in sandals, bites are common.
Out there walking barefoot, bro. Get yourself at least something.
The snake thrives near human settlements because rodents, its primary prey, are abundant around farms and villages.
That makes sense.
It became one of Asia's deadliest by combining potent hemorrhagic venom,
who giving all these snakes
venom,
bro?
Behavior,
Stop, bro.
small size that makes it easy to overlook, and
all these small animals, bro. They don't need venom, bro. The big one don't got venom, but obviously the small one got venom, bro. Why?
In densely populated rural regions where access to medical care is limited. The annual death toll from this snake alone exceeds 5,000 people. If this sparked your curiosity, consider subscribing so you don't miss future animal content. Thanks for watching.
But why all these small animals be deadly to humans, bro? Like, y'all biting us and stuff, bro. Chill, bro. We don't need to get bit no more. And the hippo, bro, the hippo was obvious, bro. Hippo probably was obvious, bro. Cause like, just stay out the water, bro. But y'all need the water to eat, to drink and shit, bro. But stay out the water, bro. So if y'all like this video, if y'all want to see my reaction, don't forget to like, comment, share, bro. Come do my reaction. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Peace.